Hi again, Dr. Kathleen Young, board certified child, adolescent, and adult psychiatrist. And I want to talk a little bit today about people with autism spectrum disorder feeling misunderstood because in large part, they are misunderstood. And one of the reasons they're misunderstood is because the people around them are constantly viewing them through a neurotypical lens, and not using the lens of neurodivergence to understand why the interaction is going the way it is. And I think a lot about, conversations with people. I think about patients that do this, but I could see this happening in everyday life with other people when, you encounter someone who kind of needs things to be exact. You might paraphrase what they're saying and they're like, no, I meant it like this. And it's clear that they didn't necessarily get the nuance of your paraphrase. And so, but we don't realize that they just don't get the nuance, and that they're not trying to be difficult, and this is where they're misunderstood. They're not trying to be annoying or difficult or nitpicky. I don't like that term, but I think it sort of fits here. Or to correct you, people who correct you a lot aren't necessarily, some people, this isn't true of everyone, but people on the spectrum don't necessarily mean to be like that. They just have a very rigid cognitive style, so they see things in a very black and white way. They need things to be exact. They make very literal interpretations of what's going on and may not always get the subtle or not so subtle nuances in social interactions. And so they may say something and then you paraphrase it back, which is what we do normally in conversations with people, is we reflect back what we think we heard them say so that we clarify, and we may do that and then get corrected and not understand why. And so this is what I'm telling you. Both so that if you're a person who's in a relationship with someone who's neurodivergent or on the spectrum, that you kind of understand they're not doing it on purpose to you. And if you are a person on the spectrum, to kind of feel validated. We know you're not just trying to frustrate the people around you, but yet you feel frustrated. And so for those of you in relationships with people on the spectrum, to just understand that person you're in a relationship with is constantly getting negative feedback from the environment when they don't intend to be annoying or difficult. They are just trying to clarify what they heard, what you said, what's going on. And so just try to keep that in mind. They just need that clarification, and it's because of the rigidity in their thinking, which is a part of autism. And also the difficulty with social nuances, right? And I can get into that a little bit more.